Hey guys, Melanie here with my Calling My Path Tarot. I was just wanting to come and do a video today. This is going to be a spiritual, more of a spiritual kind of a video. It's going to focus on what Spirit wants you specifically to hear or know. Hold on one second. What Spirit wants you to specifically hear or know, okay? So I'm just kind of made this layout, and we're just going to go with it and see what Spirit wants to tell you. If you guys wouldn't mind, subscribing to my channel and maybe liking, sharing this video if you resonate with it, okay? If you like any of the videos I've been putting out, just show the love, guys, by, just sharing and subscribing. I also have Facebook and Periscope, Twitter, and YouTube. Anybody want a private booking or reading, you can go to my Facebook page and book that under the blue button. It says bookings. Just touch that and set up whatever appointment time you want. I'll get a notification when you do that, and then we'll take it from there and set up how you want to go about getting your reading. There's different options that we can do. We can do it over the phone. I can make a video for you and send it to you. We could do it live, one-on-one, over video, or just different, however you want to do it. But alright, so let me get in the Divine Holy Spirit. I've already cleared all the cards that I'm going to use today. I've already cleared all my decks. Let me just meditate in the Spirit real quick. I woke up, guys, just so you know, for this reading. That's why I still, I'm looking like this. I woke up from a dead sleep from Spirit and was told that I needed to do this reading. So I'm not exactly sure who this is for yet, what's going on here. I just feel the need to put this out. So my soul tribe, for whoever this is for, I'm connected with your energy right now, and just whatever message comes through for you, just know, this is for your higher self. This is from Spirit. This is to bring you understanding or clarity into whatever you need to understand or have clarity in, or to put you on your path, okay? So let's see. All right, Divine Holy Spirit, let's see. So right now we're going to see what is your current energies or your current situation of you. Let's see. Let's get some idea of who we're speaking to here. Spirit. What can we tell them so they'll know it's them? Okay, so you do have a happy home right now, or your energy is focusing on bringing in this happy home. Okay. So you're concentrating on happiness. Yes, you're concentrating on bringing an emotional, okay, Ace of Cups. This is the Holy Grail, right? The Holy Grail of love. This is the emotional abundance, right? The happy home, the happy home, because there's love there, okay? And this is about Ten of Arrows, about coming to this recognition, okay? You're recognizing you're recognizing what your happy home is. You're recognizing the need to fill this cup, okay? You're recognizing the need to fill this cup, okay? Because you've been through conflict, you've been through trials, you've been through tribulations. You have gone through the work, right? You're doing the work. And this is Spirit. So this is going to be a message of Spirit telling you that they're going to be bringing your blessings in, I believe. Okay? Is there anything else? Yeah. And on the bottom we have the King of Cups. So this is the energy that you're moving into, that you're currently, moving into. King of Cups. Emotional stability. That's why you've got this Ace of Cups coming towards you, because you're finally in this King of Cups energy, which is emotional stability, knowing how to balance your emotional side with your mental side, which is what these arrows were representing, right? Your thoughts and your emotions. And on the bottom, you've got the energy is Ace of Coins. So you're also building a new financial abundance, okay? You're building emotional abundance. You're building financial abundance towards a happy home. You're balancing out your emotions here as the King of Cups. You've gone through conflict, and this has brought in understanding. Okay, the conflict, the trials is bringing in the understanding, and not just understanding, but the blessings from the divine, from Spirit, to give you the ability to move forward into this Ace of Coins, which is about building dreams and abundance foundations, right? And then the cups there, okay? So that is speaking to you. Let's see what else we got here. So for the next one, we're gonna go to my angel therapy cards, and these are gonna be what your spirit guides and the divine wants you to focus on currently. Okay. I think these are the ones. Those are angel therapy. Okay. Are these the ones? Okay. Okay. Hold on one second, guys. We may go to, before we go there, I think we're going to go to my Angels of Abundance cards, okay? And then we'll do the therapy, is what Spirit's saying. Okay? So, let's get into some more here. Spirit, what else can we tell them on this? What else would you like their message to be? This is going to be like how they want you to live in the Spirit, things that you can do to help move your situation along, your abundance, your blessings along, okay? Is what Spirit is about to pull for you. So these are the things that either you've been working on that is moving this forward for you, or things that Spirit's needing you to work on, okay? Things that you need to be focusing on, okay? Divine Holy Spirit, I just call upon you to bring all truth, all clarity into this message, all healing, all catalysts of progress, okay? Wow. Okay, I'm not going to take these. I'm just going to put it out there because this may be like a side note for somebody, but it's about blocking out distractions to bring a windfall of abundance in. So this could be Spirit confirming what I just said, basically. But blocking out distractions is bringing a windfall of abundance in. And it says increase your energy and manifestation abilities. And it's also what's increasing the ability to bring this in. The cups and the pentacles, right? The cups and the pentacles is coming in here because you've been able to block out the distractions, the emotional distractions and the mental distractions. You're finding balance in that, okay? So you're blocking that out, and that's increasing, like you're realizing how to manifest things into your existence, how to manifest things through your own power, your own abilities, right? Your own positive thinking, your positive thoughts about yourself and the world around you, okay? Your positive thoughts about your decisions that you made, even the decisions you regret. You don't think of those decisions as negative decisions, guys. Think of them as catalysts to move you forward in your path, right? To bring in windfall of abundance, okay? So you've got windfall of abundance on all levels coming in for you, okay? What else, Spirit? Okay, so on the bottom, I do see partnership. So you do have partnership coming in and clearing debts. So you're also, that's where the Ace of Pentacles. So they're confirming you are going to be able to clear these debts away. You are going to be able to clear these debts away with this Pentacle, this offer coming towards you. This is about an offer of abundance coming towards you because you're doing the work. You're balancing your emotions. And Spirit's bringing abundance in towards you. This could be representing a dream that you're wanting to fulfill, a business dream that you're wanting to fulfill, possibly. This could represent, with the happy home here, this could represent a relationship that's going to bring abundance in financially and emotionally to you, okay? This could represent, this is just basically what Spirit's saying is this is your blessings coming in, okay? These are your blessings coming in. The happy home, the partnership, okay? And the clearing of debts, right? What else? What can we tell them, Spirit, to work on, though? What do they need to focus on? Is there anything that we can tell them to just kind of give them encouragement, or to keep them on the path, or to put them on the path? Just what does this person need to be focusing on right now, currently, Spirit, in this current energy, their current energy, their current time? That's too many, Spirit. We're not going to take those. That's way too many. What is their current, what do you want them to focus on, Divine Holy Spirit? I connect with their spirit guides. Declutter. So they're wanting you to release, you've been working on releasing karmic things in your life, things that don't serve you, cutting cords, right? But you've been working on it, and you're doing great, Spirit says. You still have a few ties that you're, stragglers that you're having a hard time letting go of, and they're wanting you to let go of them. They're wanting you to declutter it. But also declutter, it's like you've been working on decluttering your emotional space. That's what brought you to the King of Cups here. You still have conflict a little bit in your mental space, but you're coming to understanding and balance between the emotional and the mental, right? But they're wanting you to also declutter the way you think about things, your perspective on things. Declutter anything that's holding you into a lower vibrational energy, right? Anything that's not for your betterment, for the higher self, to push you forward into this dream, this offer, okay? Because when you're holding on to things, you can't necessarily take every person, even people. Declutter, get rid of things that you don't need in your home anymore. You got to release things to be able to receive things. Like, energy is, guys, everything is through energy. And energy, you can't pull in more energy when you're full on your energy, right? You can't pull in any other kind of energy if you're not letting go of old energy, right? So life is about taking energies in, using them for your soul growth, to be catalyst, or whatever, your soul growth. But when they no longer serving, you've gone above that energy. You have to transmute it through the lessons you've learned, through the pain, or even the joy, just whatever that energy was to you. There's times that we have to transmute energy, and it's about transmuting it, learning the lesson, letting it go, releasing this energy, okay, to bring in the higher energy, the new energy that's supposed to come in to bring you higher, to bring you up, okay? Let's see what else. Yeah, sever vows of poverty. This is going to go along with you clearing debts, okay? So that's the manifestation also. Think of yourself already. You're abundant. You're abundant in all these levels that you're praying for, all these things you're asking Divine Father for. Your abundance is coming in. Get out of the negative thinking on it. Declutter your thoughts. Spirit's saying, declutter the negative thinking, because you are a powerful person. You are powerful when it comes to manifesting what you want. We all are. We create our own world. Our reality is what we create, guys. We all see the world through different eyes. Like, my world that I see through my eyes is not the same world that you see through your eyes looking back. We all have different experience. We all have different reality, right? So you can create your own reality. It's about stepping into the power, right? It's about realizing that you are the creator. You are the manifester of your reality. You're the one who makes things happen in your life by trusting this in the divinity within you, the divine spark that we all carry, which is the image of the Divine Father in us. And Christ consciousness is the example of that image, the example of the love, of how how we use love to transmute these pains and to put it back into the world, to better ourselves through putting our pain into the world, but put it out through love. Hurt people. Don't be a hurt person that hurts a person. It doesn't have to be that way. Hurt people can take that hurt, transmute it through spirit, through going inside, doing the inner work, transmute that pain, and instead of putting hurt back into the world, take your lesson that you learned from the hurt you gained, okay? Your lesson that you learned and you transmuted into love through the Christ Spirit of love, through the Divine Holy Spirit, the divine spark in you, and you put love back into the world. That's how you grow your spirit. That's how you reach the divine, guys. That's what Christ came back to show us. And you're on this path, sweetheart. You are here. You're here. You're manifesting. You're transmuting these energies. You're learning. You're stepping into. You're stepping into your divinity. Okay. And your spirits, guides, are proud of you. No more complaining. It's saying. Yeah, it's, they're still wanting to focus on manifestation with you, so, and the thoughts here. So just remember, you're doing great here. You're decluttering. You got to sever the vows of poverty, and just, that even goes to, like, don't complain about your bills. Just don't complain about them. Don't complain about nothing. Just instead of complaining, transmute that complaining energy into gratefulness. And just be like, you know what, Father, I'm thankful that I have a roof that I can pay for. Because a lot of people don't have a place to play that they can pay rent for, or a mortgage for, or whatever, right? Some people sleep on the streets and have a sleeping bag. Okay? So just be grateful. Transmute that into gratefulness. In all areas, in all aspects, don't complain that, your kids are getting on your nerves. Be thankful that you have those children. Some people have lost children, right? Some people have had to go through the pain of that and transmute that energy and, It's just all about how you transmute it and what you do with it, okay? How do you take in this energy? How do you use it for your benefit? And how do you put it back out into the world in a beneficial way? Okay, that's your path. This is what Spirit's want to speak to you about. And that's why they're wanting you to focus on manifestation, because you're going to be someone who is going to be powerful in the world when it comes to manifesting realities into the world, manifesting things, manifesting dreams and hopes and love and blessings into this world. Okay, that's who you are. That's who your divine spark is. That's what Spirit's saying. It's about manifesting. You're going to speak on that. You're going to teach others about how to do it, because you're able to do it, and you've learned how to do this through your trials, through your tribulations, through picking up your cross and bearing it, okay? And if you guys don't all believe in Christ, I'm not saying you have to. It's a consciousness. Christ was an energetic. We're all energy. Our spirit, our soul, we're all energy. But he's a certain ascended master. He's been here many times, guys. He's been called many things, but it's the energy of who Christ is, who he was, who Christ is. What does Christ bring, right? And it's love and forgiveness and mercy, and how to be on the narrow path. The world is all about offense, holding offense, keeping records of those offenses, using love as a commodity, right? Christ came back to show unconditional love, and to show us how to not be, to be in the world but not to be of the world, and how to know the difference between the world's version of things and the Father's version of things. You know, as above, so below, but it's inverted, right? There's yin and yang. There's opposites to everything, right? So that's, you know, it's about that. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, anything else Spirit wants to talk? Okay, so Spirit, I got it on the manifestation. What else? Is there anything else that this person can be focusing on right now to help them move forward in their journey, in this path, in this spiritual growth that they're coming to? Divine Holy Spirit. What else? Is there anything else on these that we want to say? Anything else in this that we want to say? Okay. Okay, so we're going to close out with these cards and move to the next cards. But with these, they want you to take a divinely guided chance. So listen to Spirit speaking to you right now. Listen to whatever message you're gaining from this. Take that divinely guided chance. Step out into your power. Because you do have raise and promotion coming. Okay? You do have that's what this is. These blessings, okay? These are coming in for you. Okay? You do have this. Spirit saying, just believe that you deserve it. Believe that it's yours. Know that you worked so hard for it. And even if it's something that's just falling in your lap, you're going to work hard for it to keep it. But if it's just something that's falling into your lap, you still deserve it. Because you have done the spiritual work. Your life was the work that's giving you this deservingness. The things you faced in life, okay? So let me go ahead and set these aside. And let's go on to the next group here of cards. And for that one, we're going to move to, we're going to go on to these angel abundant, or angel therapy. These are the angel therapy cards. And I've already cleared them. So, on the angel therapy cards, let's see. So, that's what you needed to focus on. Let's see what else. This is things they also want you to focus on about, things that are going on in your current situation, or are about to happen, or things you've been through, and they're just wanting to give a little bit more into those insights. Whatever comes up, we'll find out. All right, Divine Holy Spirit, what can we say here? What can we say here, Divine Holy Spirit? What kind of spiritual advice do you have for my soul tribe, for whoever this message is for, whoever this spiritual message is guided to? What else do we have to say for them, Spirit? Okay. Integrity. You've done things with integrity. That's what's bringing these blessings in. Integrity is about aligning your actions so that they match your values and the inner knowingness, your inner guidance, your divine spark, right? So you are following your divine spark, and you're doing it with integrity. You're a medium, honey. I'm able to do this too. I'm a medium. What a medium is basically, it says you have a natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. I can channel departed loved ones. It's a beautiful gift. It's scary. It's hard to get a handle on, but it's beautiful, and you can help a lot of people through this gift. Okay, so that's why Spirit's bringing this abundance into you. You're this happy home. You're waking up into that. right now you're highly sensitive to like chemicals and like processed foods or any kind of other negative lower vibrational energies right now. They're wanting you to avoid any kind of thing that brings you down, right, into lower vibration, because you are high, your vibration's rising, you're waking up if you're not already woke up. But you're on the path, you're on the vibrational path of raising these vibrations, raising your energies, right? So just don't, and when this happens in your life, when you start to raise your vibration, what happens is things will come in that'll try to bring you down, and just look at them as tests that you need to overcome. The best thing is in this world is to just ignore those things. Don't give your energy to it if it doesn't benefit your greater good, your end goal here that Spirit's bringing you along here with. Okay, just you know, you can love people that are bringing this energy in towards you from afar. You can still give them advice, but don't bring it into yourself, because I have a feeling you're also empathic, because you are a medium, but you're empathic, and I feel like you have a way of taking people's energies on that don't necessarily belong to you, that aren't your energy, but you feel them, and you're like, why do I feel this way? You know, you don't understand it sometimes, but that's only because you're attached to someone who is feeling this way, and you're kind of siphoning this energy off of them because you're empathic. Okay? But you need to learn how to build shields from that. Surround yourself in a pure white light. Like I imagine a pure white light just radiating out of me of divinity. You know, green for healing, purple for spirituality, yellow is knowledge. There's so many different, I just imagine a rainbow of light around me, okay? You need to do the same thing. Before I realized I was empathic and I was always focusing on everybody else's energy, I could be so high vibe, and then on the way home, I would just, even just on the way home, my energies would just suddenly switch, just shift. You know, I would get so low vibe and just not want to go home, and when I got home, I'd be so wore out, and it was because I had so many people in my home at the time. There were so many different energies that I was kind of tapping into all these different emotions of everyone, right? Just by walking through the door, because I wasn't protecting myself energetically by putting these shields up, by realizing that's what I was doing. First of all, that's what you need to realize when you do these things. But when you realize that this is what's happening, and you can take the emotions and the feelings that are coming towards you and be like, okay, there's no valid reason for this to be my feeling. There's no valid reason for me to be in this negative vibrational energy, right? This isn't me. So then you build your wall up, and you pray in the Spirit, and you just see, you know, they'll let you know who this is that you're attached to, or that you're feeling this energy from, and what needs to, either you need to block it, or there's a reason that you're feeling it, and you need to discover that reason, okay? Shield yourself. Guys, I didn't look at this, I promise. Shield yourself. This is the bottom one. Oh my goodness. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. Oh, Spirit, Spirit is so beautiful, y'all. This is Spirit confirming, yes, what I just told you was great advice. This is exactly what they're wanting you to learn how to do. That's a start. There's so many more things we can do to protect ourselves with crystals, meditating, your chakras. I mean, there's so many things, but this is the first step, is learning how to shield yourself, because that's where I started, and I couldn't even move out of any of those emotions and vibrations until I learned to shield myself and realize, like, they're not mine. Right? That makes such a difference when you realize a lot of this isn't even your own feelings, your own emotions. Okay? It does. It makes a difference. Okay? So let's see. And they want you to focus on service. If you get nervous and you feel like you're getting lost in your path or whatever, put that out in love and focus what you have learned, even if you don't know it all yet, right? What you do know, what you have learned, is enough for the Spirit to be pushing you forward to take it out there into the world through love, in a loving spirit, okay? Focus on service, and that's going to bring you along further on your path as you're focusing on service, okay? So, what else? Yeah, crown chakra. This is about getting spiritual downloads and listening to the spiritual guidance that's coming from above. It says, pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers, okay? Focus on service. Your path is about service to this world, is about service through your gifts, your mediumship gifts here, or your just ability to heal people, heal loved ones through, even if you don't want to be like, hey, I can talk to your past loved one. You know, if you're not ready to step out there, you know you can do it. You can still tap in and give them messages on the DL. I do it for people all the time, right? I just, you know, I'll be like, hey, you know, this and this, you know, their loved one will tell me something about them, and I'll just give them a compliment. They don't have to know, hey, I'm talking to your dead loved person, your dead loved one here. I'm just still giving. I know that whatever I say that's coming from their past person is going to ring true in their spirit, and it's going to make them think of that person, because that's how spirit, even though I'm the one saying it, and I'm not saying it's coming from your dead loved ones, I'm saying it to this person. Spirit's going to ring it, going to make them connected. Anyways, if that makes sense. You don't have to be bold and blunt about your gifts and your abilities if you're not ready. One day you will be. Right now you're still discovering yourself. You're still figuring out what you are, who you are, what you're about, what your divinity is about. You're just now finding what, you know, where your happy home is, where you want to put your holy grail love. What cup do you want to fill with your initial love? You're doing the inner work with the conflicts and coming to understandings about yourself and your environment, the people in your world. You're balancing your emotion. They're wanting you to protect yourself. Focus on the power of manifestation. Here we go. Okay, focus on the power of manifestation. Base chakra. Back to that. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances, as your words determine your outcome. So for some reason, I feel like that's why you haven't overcome this. I mean, this is a good energy. It's not a bad energy, because it's not like it's, you know, 2 or 7 or something. But this is complete. You're coming to the end of this cycle of negative thinking, is what Spirit's saying, of the self-doubt, of the lacking mentality. You're spiritually there. You're spiritually, mentally, emotionally there. But you're still holding on to some kind of self-doubt, some kind of lacking mentality that you've got to let go of. And it may be around finances. It may be around, you know, your environment. That's why you're needing to declutter your environment here, okay? And it's, you know, let me see what else. Give me a second. You do have a promotion coming in. Yeah, they don't want you to complain no more. They want you to take a divinely guided chance. Yeah, it's around poverty. Like you're feeling like maybe you've worked so hard for everything you've had, and you feel like all the work you do, it's just never going to get you anywhere. But that's only because you're doubting yourself. You're putting the work in, but then you're putting mental thought out, and the doubt, emotional doubt, out, which has been blocking your power of manifestation. So now that you're ready to manifest, because you're coming to the understanding that you're a hard worker, you're putting the work in, but now you're understanding that you got to put the mental work in too, right? Not just the emotional and the physical work, the mental work. Sorry if I'm getting started here. I'm getting a lot of stuff. So I put it start one, but anyways, declutter. Yeah, they're wanting you to declutter that way of thinking, that perspective, your old way of thinking. You got to declutter all that. Okay, bringing this mental abundance by increasing your manifestation powers. And it's going to all start by blocking out distractions and cutting those cords with lower vibrational things in your life, whether it be a person, a situation, a thought, a job, an environment, you know, whatever it is that you know what it is within you that's holding you in this lower vibration. Like, you know, Spirit will tell you. Spirit's speaking it to you right now. That's what you need to learn to heal from and cut cords and release, okay? Let's see here. So let's go to, let's see. So let me see if there's anything in the tarot cards. Sorry if y'all can hear my roommates. He's working. So let's see if I can go to my tarot cards and get anything out of this anymore. Is there anything else we can do with the tarot here? What else can we say with the tarot? Anything we can say with these tarot cards? And we're not going to make this too long, guys. So I'll do a few more cards. I don't know. I don't want to make this too long. But I think God's Spirit doesn't just stop. Sorry if they're too long. Let me know if you guys like videos or you like them longer. Let me know which ones y'all prefer, okay? Reach out on me, or reach out on my Facebook page if you guys want to book a reading with me. I have the different services listed. Just hit the blue Booking Now page. And then also on my YouTube channel, please like, share, and for sure subscribe. I really want to get some subscribers on YouTube so I can go live. And all that good jazz. But anyways, so let's see here. Divine Holy Spirit. What else can we tell this person? What else can I tell this person? Holy Spirit. What else from Spirit? What else from Spirit? What else from Spirit? Hold on one second. What else from Spirit here? Okay, what else from Spirit? What else from Spirit? Are you want to go to a different back? Oh. Okay, so Spirit, this is about Spirit's talking about passion. This is new to you. So you're new on your journey. You're new about your message, your passionate message that you're wanting to bring forth, about discovering about yourself and what you're going to bring into the world. Okay, this is brand new for you. This could be surrounding children. Okay. This is a brand new, this is you being fresh in this, being new. You're a baby. You're a baby still, but you're not a baby, if that makes sense. You're a baby in the 3D world, but spiritually you're a warrior. Okay? That's why you're able to do these things, because you're not right now. You feel so new to it, but just hold on to the faith and the trust that you have in the divine and within yourself, that you are capable. You are this person. This is you. Whoa. You are the King of Cups, and this is bringing in your happiness. You are this King of Cups, and this is bringing in your happiness. What else do they got? Yeah. Okay. This is the energy of, you've gone through your trials and your tribulations. You've been manipulated by the world. You've manipulated yourself and lied to yourself. You've let the world tear you down at one point, right? But that was destiny. That was karma. That was supposed to happen to you. Those trials and tribulations were meant to bring you into this greatness that you're stepping into, this wonderful power, because it's what brought balance into your life. This is what's bringing balance, okay? Those trials and tribulations and that destiny was needed. Everything you've gone through, just realize, take it for what it is and what it was. It was a necessity to bring you into your divinity, okay? And to wish fulfillment. This is speaking of wish fulfillment. This is also speaking of your divinity, of your enlightenment, of your spirituality and your emotional balance here. See how you've got the water that she's got the two pitchers and it's just water just flowing, okay? Let me look at this for a minute. And it's like you got the time behind you, the clock behind you. I don't know if y'all can see this very good. But to me, this is speaking of just the flow of your path, right? How you're finding balance emotionally, mentally, spiritually, okay? You're becoming the enlightened soul that you're meant to be through the trials and the tribulations. And Spirit wants you to just know that they're bringing these blessings. You've done the work. You've worked so hard. Physically, spiritually, mentally, you've been doing the work. They're bringing these blessings forward, okay? But just know that it's not just about physical work. It's also about that mental clarity, that mental work. It's about, that's how you're going to bring your dreams in. The King of Pentacles is by doing the world. You've done the work as the King of Pentacles. You've been doing the worldly part of it. Creating abundance as far as what you've been trying to put the puzzles around you to make your world, your reality, what you need it to be, right? But what's going on with you right now is you're happy, you're emotionally happy, you're emotionally balanced. You're ready to bring that to your home. You're ready to bring that into your home. If you're in a home, a relationship, or a happy home already, you're wanting to bring more of this into this home, right? You're wanting to build your family up, build you guys up spiritually. And if you're not already in this home, this is what you're wanting to do to create this home. This is part of creating this home, this path you're going on, these decisions you're making with integrity, right? Make these decisions with integrity, and it's going to bring this abundance in this happy home, if you don't already have it. And if you do have a happy home, live in that home within integrity from now on. Speak your truth. But you're a provider, okay? Spirit's wanting to let you know that you've been a great provider. So now let them come in and provide for you spiritually. So you can not just provide financially for this happy home, but you can also bring in the spiritual guidance and spiritual that you're bringing into this home. Because the crowning energy that's around you is a happy home. Either you're bringing this in, you're manifesting this, or you're in this, and you're manifesting more abundance and more joy and more happiness into this home through your own hard work, through being the provider, but also now you've been working on yourself spiritually, okay? And that's what's put. It's like you're finally connecting the dots. The world, the above and the below. You're connecting those dots, and you're bringing in now the flow of abundance is able to connect to come into your world, into your reality, because you're connecting the spiritual side with the physical side, transformation. Okay. Yes, it's bringing in transformation. Beautiful transformation to your life. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Beautiful transformation. Oh, wow. I may be speaking to an emperor here, or a masculine energy, because, okay, I could either be speaking to a masculine who's bringing his empress in, and he's made the decision. You're manifesting this, and you're thinking about bringing this empress in because you realize she's your happy home. Or I'm speaking to an empress here, okay, who is realizing, who's stepping into the power of being this empress. You're an empress, and you've been thinking, and you're deciding that you are going to be this nurturer. You are going to go through this transformation. You can provide for yourself, empress, okay, but you do want a happy home. This is what you want ultimately, emperor or empress. You want a happy home. Okay, you want full abundance, full joy, full abundance, full happiness. You want your spirituality on point. You want it all. You want your dreams to come true. Okay, and you want to come out of you want your dreams to manifest, because you've had to go through nightmare times in your life. You've been through hell and back, mentally, emotionally, physically, hell and back, okay? And you've been stuck in your head over it. And it's all been surrounding, like, not things that you've done to the world necessarily, but things people have brought into your energetic field, like third energies, right? Heartbreaks, okay? Third party energies in relationships, but it can be any kind of heartbreak that you've gone through and trial in your life that you've gone through that's put you in the energy of having to go within, right? Having these nightmares, or having these thoughts that you've had to purge. You had to go within with the Nine of Swords here and purge it, okay? And that's what you've done, because you went from the Nine of Swords to these. This is the same as the Swords, basically. So you're at the 10, okay? So you're moving forward, and that's what's bringing in the wish fulfillment and the balance, okay? But it was pre-written. It was karmic. It was destiny. It was your trials and tribulations to go through. So don't be hard on yourself. Forgive yourself, Spirit's saying. Have forgiveness for yourself, mercy for yourself and others in your path. What else? Okay, this is what Spirit wants to say. We're going to move on into... this is what they want you to live your life like, basically. What they're about to say. This is what they want you to live like. What they want you to be focusing more on too. Let's see, Divine Holy Spirit, what do you want to tell them about this? This also be speaking on what's about to come. What is coming with these blessings, okay? What is about to, you're changing, your world is about to change, okay? Your world is about to change in ways that you never knew were possible. Okay, because you are doing the work, you are doing the spiritual work, you've been doing the physical work. You're finding your truth. Okay, you're finding your divine purpose. That's what it's all about. Your divine purpose could be simply just finding your own happiness, right? But speaking on how you find that happiness. Tell whoever is brought into your... Guys, there's no coincidences. You don't meet people on accident. They're brought into your path. They're brought into your path for you to touch them in some way, or they're there to touch you in some way spiritually for movement, for growth, right? So maybe that's what it's about, is you, just the people that are in your path currently, or that are watching you go through this transition, this transformation, you're there to touch them also, through just them, by being an example like Christ was, or through your words, through you gaining knowledge through what you're going through, realizing what you're going through. Take those lessons, transmute them into positive lessons that you can take back to the world and to the people in your path, that you can make a change and a difference in their life, in their world. That's how you do it. That's how you gain. You have to give that back out to gain more knowledge anyway. So that's what you need to be doing, is take it, transmute it, give it to the people in your path, and that way you can draw even higher knowledge in, higher love, higher understanding in from the divine. Because like I said, you can't draw more energy in until you let energy go. And the best way to let it go is to release it in love, and to put it up in a positive way, and put it into somebody else's path, and let them take it and transmute it for the next purpose. That's how it works. That's how divinity works. That's how spirit works, you guys. That's why I'm on here doing these messages. I need to go find a job, apparently, because I would love to be able to, just work, take care of myself financially, and not have to worry about just anyone else. But that's not who I am, right? That's not who I am. My divine purpose is here to bring my truth, my path, my lessons into your path. to transmute my pain and my energy into love, into these messages, into these understandings Spirit has given me, and bring it to you. So you can take it and run with it and do what you need to do with it next, right? But that is my path. We all have a path, and one day I'll put my testimony up, guys. I need to write it out. It's a long one, and when I say put my the only reason why I want to put it up is just to let you know more about me and how I got to where I'm at with Spirit, and how I am the warrior that I am, right? We all have our testimony to tell, and if you guys ever got a testimony you want to put up on my channel, I would love to share your testimonies with our soul tribe. We all have, our testimony is our truth, guys. Your testimony, the things you've gone through, that's your path. That's what's bringing you to your truth. It's when you realize that path is bringing you to your truth, and then you can start digging for what that truth is in the spirit, in the divine way. What's the divine truth, right? That's when you can connect those dots, right? And your life starts becoming abundant, and you start living in your truth and being who you were meant to be, being who you were sent here to be. Okay. All right. So let's get in this. Divine Holy Spirit. What else do we want to say here? What else can we say? This is my I think they're called Universal Love Oracle guidebook. Yeah, these are my guide cards. Universal Love cards. What else, Spirit? What can we say? What else can we say on this? Anything else, Spirit? Okay. So, messages from afar. Excuse me. Messages from afar here. Yeah, so this is going back to you being a medium. You're able to connect and listen to messages from Spirit. That's confirmation that you're listening to messages from Spirit. Just ask, don't be scared to just reach out to your spirit guides. Speak to them. Ask them to give you clarification, signs, confirmations. And the more confirmations they start showing you, the more you're going to believe in yourself, the more you're going to believe in this being what it is, that it is real. Spirit is the only real thing. We're the illusion, guys. We're in this 3D world. We're the illusion. We're the creation of the divine creator, right? On the 3D level here. So yeah. So go ask your spirit guides. Be like a child. You got inner child. So have childlike wonderment when it comes to facing the spiritual side of yourself. It says in the Bible, guys, you have to approach like a child, right? That's going back to innocence. That's going back to when we were children and how we believed anything was possible, right? We believed anything could happen in the world. At least I know I did, and it didn't matter what I was going through. I still had this inner child. The inner child within that I was, the child that I was, still had hope and determination for bringing something good into the world, right? And that's what it's about. It's all about having hope and mercy for those in your path, and hope for your tomorrow, hope for your today. Being that inner child, bringing love. Children only look at you with eyes of love. We don't learn negativity. We learn negativity as we grow, right? As we're children, when we first come, we're pureness, we're love, we're that pure energy of unconditional love, right? We just love whoever is there, that's giving us love. We return it automatic. We don't put walls up when we're children, right? We don't try to hide behind defenses. Okay, we don't try to look at the world in a negative aspect when we're children. We see the world as newness, as excitement, as adventure, as, oh, can't wait till we grow up to find out what we're going to do in the world kind of thing. You need to get back into that mentality, okay? Because that's where you're going to bring your dreams in. Your dreams, your childhood dreams. Spirit's saying you can fulfill whatever that is. Whatever it was like if it was artistic, say you were, you like doing music, or you're a writer, you like to write, or you want to do cards and work with Spirit, or your medium. Focus your energy on becoming this wonderful medium that you are, okay? And embrace this path. Embrace this path. Embrace the unions that are coming into you, the people, the tantric union. This usually speaks about sex life to me, but this is speaking about with this reading, we're going to take it as it's speaking about just embracing here the relationships, the unions, the past, the tantric past that divine puts in your path, right? Embrace the inner child so that you can bring help to these people. This is going back to what we were talking about earlier about you being a medium, and this is your path to bring in healing. Whether you do it on the DL and say, oh, I can speak to your dead person, your loved one that's in, I can see and speak to this person, and freak somebody out. You don't have to do that. You can do it on the DL. Slide messages in, or just feel the person out and see if they're open to hear what their loved ones want you to speak to them. Okay. Some people are and some people aren't, and Spirit will usually let you know. You'll get the vibe on how to approach it, okay? But just trusting yourself on it. Be bold. Go for it. Actually, okay, we're going to, universal hearts on the bottom here, we're going to switch. Universal heart, love, unconditional love, the love of a child, the love we come into this world with, that pure love that doesn't hold offense. That's what you're going into. That's the blessings you're bringing into other people, and that's the blessings that the Father's going to return to you by you giving it to others. If that's whatever you want from this world, guys, you got to give it out first, okay? And that's in all aspects. That's in love, in finances, in emotional stability, in mental stability, in whatever. So whatever it is that you're wanting to bring into yourself, that you're wanting to manifest in yourself, be putting that out into the world, because you'll get it a lot faster, okay? So let's see what else Spirit wants to say. But they want you to be bold. Be bold in your abilities, okay? Step into your power. Because I don't see anything negative here at all. I see nothing but transformation and growth and happiness. Happy home. The only negative aspect is the 10 of arrows. Being stuck in your head, but you're overcoming that. But that was not really negative, because it was an aspect that you had to go through. It was a karmic destiny kind of a situation here you had to go through to bring you to understanding, to bring you into who you are right now in this moment and who you're becoming, okay? So just understand that and have forgiveness for yourself and for others who have hurt you along this path, and realize they were on their path. We're all on our path. They were just doing what they signed up to do in your path. We all have these contracts that we sign with each other before we come here to come into each other's lives, to be catalysts, to teach lessons, or to be blessings, to bring growth, or growth all around. It's just always to bring growth to others. We're here to help each other. We're all one, guys. We're all here for the same Father. Okay? Focused intention is what you got here. Okay, so focus your intentions, be bold, but focused intention, focus on this mediumship Spirit's talking to you about, focus on using your ability, tapping into it. Keep your thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on this target, and you will make your mark, they're saying. So you stay focused on your path. You have a bright future. You have a bright future of prosperity coming in. Okay, prosperity and healing. Okay, and healing. You are this healer also. This is speaking to you, tapping into your spiritual gifts, and you becoming the healer. Right now, you're being healed, but one day, once you step into this fully, and it's going to be a process, but you're a healer. You're a medicine woman, okay? And you're going to be so abundant and prosperous, and you have such a bright future. Just stay focused. Stay focused, Spirit says. Is there anything else? And don't back down, okay? Don't back down from anything that you need to end for a new beginning. Don't back down from it, okay? Don't back down from anything that doesn't serve you. Don't back down from anything that you know holding you back. Don't feel that you have to be tied to it because you're a good person and you have a good heart and you have love. I was like that. You can still love people from afar. Loving yourself, how you love the divine, the Father, is loving Him that's within you. He's within you. So love Him in you. Okay? That's why it says love the Father number one, right? It's saying love the Father number one because He's that divine spark in you. So love that spark in you so you can open up this ability that He gave you, right? To bring the love, number two, which is in the Bible, to love your neighbor as yourself. It doesn't say three things. It says, it's really just speaking on two. And the third thing about loving your neighbor as yourself is just wrapping those two things up. Because you have to love the divine spark within yourself first, which is you loving yourself. Then you take that love that you learn from the divine spark of the Father that's within you, that you learn to give yourself, and you give it out to the world, your neighbors. And that's how you're loving your neighbors like you love yourself. Does that make sense? I hope so. That's what Spirit's telling me. Easy does it, guys, okay? It's all a process. It's a process. It's a path. It's not going to happen overnight. It's learning. It's picking up your cross. It's bearing it. It's walking away from things that don't serve you. You know, it's knowing what to walk away from. It's knowing when you make mistakes. It's okay that you made that mistake. We're all divine passion. Okay. Divine passion. We're all, you're searching for your passion. This is your divine passion. What you're going for is your divine passion. And you need to be strong for it. That's what Spirit's saying. Be strong and be receptive for whatever messages you're getting today for you. Be strong, be receptive to the message. Because your life is, you're fair. You're a fair person. You're all about bringing balance and fairness to your life and those around you. Into your life, and go outside and take it to the world. So get on this get your divine passion, in check here. Figure it out. Get on it. Because Spirit is telling you it's going to bring abundance and prosperity and everything, all the sugar and spice and everything nice, right? So, yeah, it's beautiful. What else? So I'm going to go to my butterfly deck, and then we're going to finish up. We're going to be done, okay? This is just speaking on changes that are happening in your life right now. These are things that are happening or about to happen in your life right now. I'm going to move all those cards up a little bit. Sorry, I make a pile of cards. I have layouts, but it's about how I'm communing with Spirit. It's not about, I don't need to know that a card has to lay here to mean this thing. That's what a layout means. That's like every position has a answer to it, but I speak through Spirit. So I make layouts to help me get going on what questions to ask and everything, and on where to focus my energy or the reading. But when it really comes down to it, guys, I speak in Spirit. I speak empathically. So I don't need to lay the cards out a certain way to know what the answer is. Spirit tells me what it is. Okay? And that's how I read my cards. If y'all are wondering why sometimes I have them nice and neat and sometimes I have them all crazy, that's why. It just depends on how Spirit's working that day, or working through me in that reading, okay? If anybody likes what you're hearing from Spirit, if you think I do have this gift, so far, everybody I've touched has gave me confirmations. So it makes me be able to move even more boldly in my own path, guys. But if you do like this, if y'all wouldn't mind, go to my Facebook page, leave a recommendation on there. If you're not able to book with me, please at least go and leave a recommendation, like my page, subscribe to my YouTube, share the love back to me in that way, please. And that's gonna, when you can share, you can start by putting that love back, by putting it back to me, is what Spirit's telling me to tell you, by doing those things. And that's how you start, that's how you transmute things, by taking pain that you're focusing on through this reading, that whatever's hitting you that is the pain, transmute it and put the love back and use it into the world. Share, like, and subscribe. I can always use the love, guys. I'll never say no to love. Love is what it's about. Love is the only healing energy in the world. Think about it, guys. Love is the only energy that heals. That can transcend all religion, all race, all evil. Even the most evil person knows how to be loved, right? Has experienced some kind of love, right? Everybody has a version of their own love, but it's about the truth of love that we need to discover here, not the version of the commodity of love. Okay, that's what I want to work in with you guys, by bringing these messages forward and giving you guys readings. But anyways, if y'all want to book a personal reading, let me slow down. I'm sorry I talk so fast. When Spirit gets on me, I talk super fast, and so I need to learn to slow down. But it's only because I'm hearing so much, and I'm trying to relate things at the same time. So I talk fast. But if you would like to book a personal reading with me, please go to my Facebook page. Go to Booking Now. Schedule whatever time that's available on there that you want. I'll get a notification, and we'll go from there, okay? Alright, Spirit, so what's going on? What kind of changes do we have going on with this person right now? Or what do you want to tell them about changes that are coming up? Spirit, tell me about this. Either current or future changes. This is going to be current or future outcomes for you, okay, guys? Current or future. We're moving out of the past stuff. The past is about you healing and overcoming and coming to epiphanies and realizations, okay? Is what the past is about. You realizing your spirit, that who you are, your divinity. I won't keep harping on it, but And also realizing manifestation power. They want you to take control of that, because whether you realize it or not, you are manifesting. You're just manifesting the wrong things sometimes, because you are a powerful manifester. You are this medium. Through spirit, you're able to manifest things in your life, but through negative thinking, sometimes you're the one bringing in the negative stuff. Does that make sense? So let go of the negative thinking, because you're just bringing it in on yourself, okay? So that's a little side message on the manifestation. Okay, Spirit, what else? Okay, hold on. I think they want me to shuffle and then just draw from the top. Okay, Spirit. We're going to shuffle and draw from the top and tell you a little story, they said. Okay. Or what's about to happen, or what's coming up here. Divine Holy Spirit, we're going to close out with this, okay? Yeah, guys, we're going to close out with this one, this deck. So, I love y'all so much after this. I just want y'all to know I do love y'all so much. And no matter what your hurt and your pain is that you face, just transmute that to love. Take the lessons. Hurt people. Don't be a hurt person that's putting more hurt in the world. Be one of those hurt people. We're all hurt people. Take that hurt, transmute it, and rise above it. Be that divine light. Be the salt of the earth. Be the spark. Be the hands and the mouth of Christ. Okay? Yeah, come to this realization. Sobriety. This is speaking of you either coming to realizations of what's needed. The sober, you're becoming sober to your path, to your divinity, or this could also be speaking of addictions that you've dealt with, that you're dealing with, addictions even. But no, this is spiritual growth. So spiritual growth. So what this is focusing on is you coming to the realization and the epiphanies. I do see that you have gone through addiction though. But that's not what this is speaking of. Side note. That was part of your path too. That was part of you overcoming, giving you the strength to, and that's going to be part of your message. Okay? Your message has to do with addiction and helping others overcome. But anyways, yeah, you're going to have many messages. We all do. But anyways, it's about spiritual growth and you being sober about what it's going to take to gain this spiritual growth, okay? What does it take to gain the spiritual growth? That you're seeking and finding. So you've been seeking and finding. So this is Spirit confirming you are on the right path. You are seeking and finding your growth. You are doing the right things. You are moving forward. You're going to gracefully age. You've got a long road ahead of you, but it's a graceful road. Now, the hard part of this road is behind you, Spirit's saying. Now it's time to step into the divinity, the power, and age gracefully. And you've got abundance coming in. This is your motivation. Yes, this is going to be motivation. Parental care keeps showing up. But you know what this is speaking of, guys? This is not just parental care, but this is speaking to me about the unconditional love. Your motivation is love. That what I've been speaking of about the unconditional love, because we love our parents unconditionally, right? They love us unconditionally, no matter how bad we mess each other up, right? But something around your childhood has been your motivation also, around your parents. Something to do with your childhood and your parents is part of your message, is part of your motivation moving forward. It's part of your healing also. You've had to have courage to overcome it. So you've had to be very courageous to face this thing with your parents. Okay, with if it's not a parent, it's a loved one. It's someone that's very dear to you, that took a lot of courage to come to and face, to come to realizations about the pain and the hurt or whatever it may be. You've had to come to the realization and be able to transmute it. You've done that, or you're about to, because there's an end of an era coming. So the end of your old life is through you transmuting whatever this energy is speaking about around a loved one, and you need courage. This is going to be the final step in your awakening process, is you coming to the realization and epiphany around that situation. And you know what the situation is. Spirit's speaking to you on it. But it's the end of an era, okay? And it's been your motivation. It was your motivation. It was your destiny, okay? But you're going to, yeah, and it's going to be, you're going to support others. There's others that are going through what you've been through. and you're going to be their support. Your message your life has been, it's been literally your classroom to learn what your message is going to be, to bring support into the world, to bring support to those people who need your support, to those people who, that maybe they've experienced some of what you've experienced, but through the support and your truth and what you've learned that you can bring through, you're going to bring that through, and you're going to support others by keeping them from having to go down the path, the hard part, as far as you had to go through it. Does that make sense? Like, maybe you can keep them from going through the things you had to go through to the extent you had to go through. You catch people when you see them on that path that you went down, and you it's like the Father uses you as his hand of God. You are his hand to reach down and grab that person out of that, right? And to not just speak truth into them, speak your experience, speak your truth into them, and your lessons that you've already learned, so they don't have to go through it to learn the lesson. You can tell them the lesson and let them, and then it's their choice to either take it in and learn from listening, from respecting that you've been through it, and honoring your experience because of the example you showed them of who you are. They're going to listen. Or it's their choice to, the Father, you're that door that the Father's sending in to give them an opportunity. If they don't take that opportunity, you've done your part, okay? But you are going to be huge in this. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're huge in this. This is going to be your hobby. This is going to be your career. This is going to be your pastime, doing these for others. Heavenly signs. Here we go. Heavenly signs. Listening to the heavenly signs. Listening to the spiritual side of yourself. For realizations and epiphanies. But right now you need to get some rest, Spirit said. And the rest, you're in a resting phase right now. And you are stronger than you know. Okay? You're stronger than you know. Okay? You're going into self-employment. This is you going into your path. Okay, your abundant path is like materially. This could be representing self-employment. This is also representing you're going into your divine and self-employed path, like your divine path, what you were put here to do. Because this is a spiritual read. Okay, so take it for however you guys resonate with it. I hope Spirit is just on you guys full today, and that you're getting these messages, you're getting the encouragement, you're getting the healing that you need from this. I pray that you will share, give me recommendations on my Facebook page so others can know if, you know, what I'm about. I love you all. I know this video went longer, and I said I didn't want it to go long, but Spirit leads me. I can't help where Spirit leads. I do feel like there's more I even want to pull, but I don't want to keep running over, so I'm going to get off here. Please book me if you guys want to read, if y'all can afford to read. Still make it, and you, if you just make, okay, this, I'll make it. Make a record on my Facebook page and subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you do that, go to my bookings page, book an appointment, and tell me, that you tell me you did a recommendation. I'll look and see your recommendation. And if you do that, if you do give you a recommendation from what I've given you so far, we'll schedule you a free 3-question read, okay? So I'll schedule that for you, personal one-on-one. We'll do it however you want, right? It'll be free just by giving recommendations and subscribing to my YouTube. Get the word out for me, guys. Let's heal the world together. Let's take your message that you're waking up to, and my messages that I'm waking up to, and with our other soul tribes messages that they're all waking up to, bring it together through our examples, like Christ told us to do, through example and through speaking your truth. Bring it together. Let's build the truth into what it really is and show it to the world. Bring it to the world. Bring the unconditional love to the world, okay? The truth of it. The truth of who the Father is, of who we are, what we were created for, okay? That's what we're bringing to the world, guys. Love you guys. Sorry I look a little rough, but like I said, I just hopped up and needed to do this reading. And so I move when Spirit tells me to move. I don't really care what I look like. That's not what this is my meat suit. This isn't my spirit and my soul. I know what that is. The Father knows what that is. You guys who love me know what that is, okay? But anyways, I love y'all. Bye. See you soon.